Voaden.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Over the summer recess, I held surgeries in 52 towns and villages across my constituency of South Devon, and an issue that came up again and again and again was buses, or rather the lack of them. Many communities in my rural constituency are now effectively cut off. Some have just 1 or 2 buses a day, but others, like Bigbury, St Anne's Chapel, Ringmore, have no service at all. Since 2015, bus journeys in Devon have fallen by 40%. Under the previous Conservative government, services were cut, scaled back or made so unreliable that they're no longer usable. And I don't think it's a coincidence that not a single Conservative backbencher is in the House to talk about the state of our bus services today. But these cuts have continued since the election last year, and the Gold bus, which goes from Plymouth to Torbay and is a vital connection for lots of rural communities between larger economic centres, has just been downgraded this month. This is not just about inconvenience, it's about opportunity, or the lack of it. Buses connect people to jobs, education, healthcare and to each other. And without a convenient, frequent and affordable service, people of all ages are being left behind. In some areas, the last bus leaves before the working day ends, stranding carers, hospitality workers and students and stifling our visitor economies, which is why I support Amendments 2, 5 and 6, which require local transport authorities to identify socially necessary routes and ensure service provision where commercial services are unable to meet demand. Transport planning must reflect the reality of people's daily lives, and access to healthcare and education should not be dictated by commercial viability. Devon has the largest county road network in the country, but only 7 commercially viable routes. So we need more buses, not fewer, to encourage more regular usage, and it becomes a virtual circle. Public transport plays a crucial role in ironing out inequalities, and in a session on child poverty just this morning in this place, transport came up several times as an element that is contributing to child poverty levels. When I visit schools and colleges, I regularly hear about the prohibitive cost of public transport. Even just a few pounds for a journey is a significant amount for a student and hits disadvantaged students the hardest. This is why I support new clauses 6 and 17 to offer discounts for under 25s and those in post-16 education to ensure that transport is not a barrier to education or employment. Another issue affecting residents in my constituency is the postcode lottery when it comes to concessionary bus passes. In Devon and Torbay, usage is restricted, like many others have said, to after 9:30 a.m. on weekdays, which means residents may not be able to attend early medical appointments or get to work on time. And this government is keen to encourage disabled people back into the workplace, so this is something that has to be looked at. Devon County Council tells me that the revenue support grant mechanism provided by central government has fallen substantially since it was introduced, to the point where the scheme is now primarily financially supported through council's own revenue budgets. Concessionary travel in the Devon County Council area is expected to cost nearly £8 million this financial year, while the cost of offering pre-9:30 travel to all pass holders is estimated to be £2 million per annum. I'm really proud to support new Clause 2 put forward by my honourable friend, the member for Harrogate and Knaresborough, which would remove time restrictions on the use of concessionary travel passes, but local authorities must be properly funded to do this. In face of all the challenges, local people are stepping up, and I would like to highlight the incredible community-run services we have in South Devon: Bob the Bus, the West Dart Bus and the Coleridge Bus. Groups helping fight rural isolation, reducing loneliness and providing a vital lifeline to those who would otherwise be cut off. But these services are under growing pressure. Small transport operators such as these should be prioritised for grants from local transport authorities, ensuring they can continue to support those who rely on their services. So I support Amendment 9 in the name of the Honourable Member for Wimbledon, whose work on this bill I commend. Public transport in rural communities is a basic service, and right now, in far too many parts of South Devon, it simply doesn't exist. While I support the many positive measures in this bill, we must go further to fully address the needs of rural areas and to ensure that no community is cut off. Decent public transport alleviates poverty. It reduces the amount of cars on the road. It enables the young, the elderly, those who can't drive or afford a car to participate fully in the economic and social life of their communities. It does require serious investment, but the gains to be had from this financial commitment are exponential, And I would just like to say to the Minister that the previous government wasted £2.5 billion on the cancelled leg of HS2. That's almost enough to fund a service to every village, every hour of every day across England. Imagine the transformational power of that if the right choices were made.